So we start with the whole beans. You want to grind as close to brew time as possible because coffee is very volatile and the oils start to disintegrate as soon as they have contact with the air. We want to make sure our brewing apparatus is nice and warm. It is. We have a gooseneck kettle here. We also want to make sure it's nice and warm. So our fresh ground coffee, the dose we're using right now on this is 28.2 grams. We pre-measure these to help save time. I'm going to go ahead and heat my kettle and get some hot water. First step is something we call the bloom. Fresh roasted coffee, when it's very fresh off roast, still has CO2 and other gases contained in it. So if you notice, when we hit that with water, it expands. We want those gases to be removed from the coffee before we go further. So we're blooming this for 45 seconds on this coffee. By that time, most of the gases have dissipated. And then when we hit 45 seconds, we're ready to begin what we call agitation extraction. I'm going to add water pretty rapidly here, pouring in a circle, bring up the bed height to about 1 centimeter below the rim here. We're also doing a pulse, so you'll see me pour water, wait for several seconds for the coffee to extract, and then pour again. So when we agitate, what we're doing is we want to pour in about the same radius as a quarter in the middle of the coffee, fairly gently. We're trying to agitate all of the grounds to get a very even extraction, so that all of the different grounds are extracting more or less the same. If you over-extract coffee, it'll tend to be more bitter. If you under-extract it, it'll be more acidic. So we're trying to get that sweet spot right in the middle where all of these grounds are extracting more or less the same.
No, we should be good.
Total water weight is about 455 grams on this. Total process takes 1 minute and 45 seconds for agitation, and then for full extraction is about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Total beverage weight for this is about 14¼ ounces. We brew a couple extra ounces for quality control so that we can taste the coffee. Nice preheated mug. This is for beer. There we have one fresh brewed pour over cup of coffee. Apparatus is rinsed, reset, ready to go. ready for the next order. And that's everything.